recently attended the Birmingham and West Midlands Grow and Show event, which was held at Supreme Koi near Wolverhampton. It's owned by husband and wife duo Mark and Sue Chetter. I was really impressed with their main display pond and wanted to learn more about its history and Mark's take on his koi business.
The pond is 3,788 gallons. It goes into a Draco drum, Solum 16 as was, then into Japanese matting, then K1, then another Japanese matting chamber. We used to have a much bigger pond than this. Security was an issue. It was basically broadcast that we had a very exposed, quite public pond. We were showing all over the country at the point, and really we decided we needed something a bit more secure, so this little baby was built initially for a handful of fish just to show. So it's now a few years old. Normally there's a waterfall running at the far end, and yeah, that's basically the history behind the pond. We only ever used to show small fish, sort of up to size 3, but at the time, I mean, it's a very deep pond. It's 7'6" at the drains. It was deemed that you needed a deep pond for body shape and so forth. We tried to do everything by the letter at that point. The whole koi keeping hobby has come on so much in that time, and it's easy to forget where it all started, I suppose. This is now has a drum on it, but it was just a vortex into brushes and then just matting. I suppose you try and keep up with the progress on the pond, and some things are for the better. Some things I don't think are essential. Drums are a luxury to some people. I mean, for us, we've got 13 ponds at the moment. They're a necessity. We don't have enough hours in the day to maintain all that. Being a koi dealer involves a lot of work that people don't ever see. Initially, my original collection are in there, and I change them regularly. I often say, people ask me for certain fish, and I will say they're not for sale, and I think that's because I'm still enjoying them. But it's very hard being a dealer and not getting attached, because even though we're dealers, we're still hobbyists at heart. I still get the excitement out in a box of fish. I just love seeing that little bit of magic in a box of 40-50 tosai and thinking I can do something with that and putting it on one side. And I actually think when I lose that spark, if you like, that want to keep that fish, I might question whether Supreme Koi carries on, because that is something that I love about this hobby. Supreme Koi's run for 10 years now, and it's built well. And this year we went back out to Japan, and that was amazing for me. That was another mega experience again to go back, because it had been such a long time since we've been out there, what with COVID and everything. And that magic, and it is magic to be there, is unprecedented. I got involved with koi when I was 21, and I'm 60 this year, so I've been around koi for a lot of years. And when I first went to Japan, I was actually I won a show and grow competition. I wasn't very well travelled either, so you're a long way from home, and then you go all of a sudden down to Sakai on the train, and then you see fish beyond your wildest dreams. Fish that you just you just don't see them. You just don't see them all every day, any day. You can't explain it. And so that was my first trip really. But then when I next went, I went to Niigata, and Niigata just won my heart. It just has a magic. I honestly can't put it into words. It's just such a beautiful place. The way of life is beautiful. The people are beautiful. And the koi, well, there you go. I'll let the camera do the rest of the work, I think. I don't think I can say any more. When I first got involved many years ago, as we've said before, I'd had a few raw deals along the way. And for me, I got to a point in my life where, through damage to my spine, I couldn't do the rock work, which is what you're looking at behind me. I couldn't do the building side of it, so Supreme Koi came from that really. I wanted to then offer people what I expected, I think, from when I went to a dealer, to give them a fair crack at buying affordable koi and enjoy those koi. I'd rather not see those people buying more and more koi in a hurry. I like people to enjoy a koi and come back to me in a few years' time and think, well, we've maybe moved one or two on, and I'd like to buy another koi, and I'd like to then do the same for them. I like people to get the best experience out of keeping Nishikigoi as possible. I think really where I am in the hobby and where I am as a business. Treat people the way you like to be treated yourself, fairly.